3 days ago, we launched a cold email campaign which was performing absolutely terribly. I mean, like the performance, everything was so bad. But despite that, it got us like 3 really high quality leads for the client who we were running it for. As you can see over here, my partner Rajwali basically reached out to me and he said that, yo bro, I've got like Shad, the name of the client. 3 Roblox YouTubers with like 1 million subscribers, everything in just 2 days. So Shad is this guy who has this company called bundlemedia.co and they basically edit like gaming videos for YouTubers. He has worked with these YouTubers with millions of subscribers and everything. And we basically like got really good results for him despite the numbers and the statistics, everything being absolutely terrible. And out of these 3 leads we've gotten him, one of them have actually converted into a client of his as well. So he sent me this voice note explaining it, and then I said like, can you get proof of closing too so that we can use it for social proof for everything. You can see like the invoice for the one meeting being cleared. And it taught me like a very important thing. Like it's something which most people get wrong, including companies with 10,000 plus employees. Like they reached out to me, they literally used to get like shipping contracts for the US Navy, and even they were making a mistake. And like it just taught me a lot of cool important stuff, and I thought like I can just document it and help it out. So some stats and everything related to the campaign, it had like a less than 1% reply rate, and still we got like really interested clients and leads, everything. One was closed already, as you can see. By the way, like the open rate of this campaign was like really good. We got like 80+% open rates. And in case you're wondering like what you're using to get these open rates, so we basically create like Gmail accounts which are aged, and then we basically warm them up. So yeah, basically you can buy them from here. I think like this is the best way of doing outreach. Like we have tested out buying like email accounts from Microsoft Outlook and like Google Workspace accounts. Gmail actually performs better because you can send more emails and it's much cheaper. So if you want to, you can like pay like $4 one time for a Gmail account which is already warmed up, meaning you can start using up for cold outreach from day freaking one. So yeah, that's the benefit. So if you want, you can buy from here. That's what you're using, like multiple Gmail accounts, and we were forwarding all the replies to the master inbox, which was a Google Workspace account, and then we were like replying from there. In case you're wondering like what's the best way of sending cold emails, I basically tested all of the different ways, and this is like a unbiased breakdown of all the different ways of sending cold emails, so you can see which one makes sense for you in terms of cost, effectiveness, and all of those things which you need in like a cold email campaign. So you can find the link in the pinned comment if you want to do it. Anyways, the point of the video is not this, like what exactly were we using, what was the exact subject line, everything we use. It's like a very important thing, like a very crucial mistake I see almost everyone making, including the big companies I work with, like that company with like 10,000 plus employees and everything. And the thing is, like most people are obsessed with building campaigns really well. Like they just constantly like watch these videos on YouTube, and I have made videos like this as well. For example, like if I come over to YouTube and view your channel, you can see over here like I made the video over here. Like where's this cold email strategy that has like a 48.7% reply rate, something like that. So yeah, I made videos on how you can like get more reply rates, increase reply rates. So if we come over to an incognito tab and you search like YouTube cold email campaigns, you'll see like a lot of videos like best cold email strategy, and everyone is just like obsessed with getting more replies, like the best subject lines to use, best body copy to use. Should you send like a Loom video? Should you use like softwares like Clipio to send like AI personalized videos, everything, because Charlie Morgan is teaching this thing in his new course, whatever. So there are a lot of videos on the strategy, on the best ways of doing cold email, and almost everyone is just focused on that. They focus on building like the most complex workflows in like not N10. My N10 is this, so I sell for N10. So everyone wants to create like very complicated technical workflows inside of N10, and everything they want to send like emails and like follow-up reminders, everything they want to like create all these different workflows inside of N10 and stuff. They want to use like clay.com for like nurturing the leads. They want to use like AI personalized icebreakers, everything. And I'm saying this as someone who sells softwares myself, like technology related softwares. Like they want to use softwares like line.salesgen.com for writing personalized icebreakers and personalized first lines. And the point is like everyone is just obsessed with it. Like everyone who I see, they just say like, yo, what's the best thing I can use? Like give me the clay table automation. They're just obsessed with tech and software. And by me saying this, I actually lose money because I have softwares for everything. I have like a like side tangent, but I actually got the WhatsApp outreach.com domain. So you can see like this is my software, my freaking face over here, and I own softwares. So I'm literally like reducing my profits. I'm saying like, yeah, bro, like this AI personalized software I have, it won't save your business, which is the reality. And I'm not gonna lie to you just so that you like buy my software and pay me like $5 or $10 or something like that. But most people are just obsessed with the technology. And one guy I really look up to, who has honestly helped me the most, like that's the guy I most learned, like I learned most of my stuff related to business from, is this guy named Sam Owens, who's the owner of School.com. And I think like now he's a billionaire. He has like $1 billion evaluation. So everyone knows School. It's like a very popular thing, whatever. And he said like a piece of software won't save you. Like he was making like thousands of dollars. He was literally selling like a $36,000 mastermind. And he was just sending like normal emails with his like Gmail account. He did not believe in like softwares, anything. And he was like, yo bro, like just focus on the fundamentals, get it right. A shiny piece of software, a new shiny object, like that shit cannot save your life. These people who are like constantly obsessed with all these different things, like I'll share like a personal story after this so that it makes perfect sense. They're like perfectionists, so they never start. So what they do is like they'll just go on YouTube and like buy courses and just watch random YouTube videos. They'll watch all the videos on what's the best way of doing this, best way of doing cold outreach. Then once they figure out, okay, maybe I can use Instagram outreach or Twitter outreach or WhatsApp outreach, whatever it is, then they'll go into like what's the best way of getting leads, what's the best thing I can use, what's the one subject line which is gonna get me like a 97% open rate or something like that. And then they try to like hyper optimize it, use the newest, shiniest object. They go on to AppSumo to buy like the latest deals and everything like that. And then they just like keep on consuming content day in and day out. And then there are like people who just reach out even with shit everything, and they make thousands of dollars. Like a couple of things related to this. So this is actually like a true story. So over here you can see a guy reached out to me on WhatsApp. And he said like, bro, what kind of services should we sell and what kind of niches get results on like with WhatsApp outreach? So a question related to that. Hey bro, can we talk on the phone for 25 minutes please? I'm broke but ready to pay. I'm currently targeting tree removal businesses for web design service. So basically wanted to sell something. And I don't do like paid calls or anything. And I'm like, yo bro, like man, I hate to sound like that desperate guy because I don't have like a fixed price because I've never sold this. I don't want to be like selling my time or something. And then I said like, yo bro, I hate to sound like that desperate guy, but what's your budget like? Because my time is expensive. If you're tight on money because he said like he's broke, whatever, I'll suggest you to just drop your comments for me to cover in a YouTube video. So just ask your questions, I'll cover them in a YouTube video because that will be free for you. And he said like, yo bro, what's the charge for 30 minutes? He really wanted to get on a call with me. Anyways, like long story short, we get on the call, we speak everything. And then he just basically says that, yo bro, I'm selling this cold email system which I was selling to other people and it was working well. I have like a 25-30% conversion rate if I'm not wrong on the sales call, everything. And he used to basically build out cold email systems like infrastructure setup for different companies. He used to find them like inbound on Facebook groups, like create posts, and then these people would like reach out to him and everything. And like I said, like that's working well. Why do you want to pivot into websites? He said like, I'm not getting a lot of appointments. I just want like 1 to 3 appointments a day and I'll be very happy. I'll be making like so much of money. So then I asked him like, how many appointments are you currently getting? He's like almost zero, like maybe like a couple a week, because he was creating these posts. And I said like, what do you do every single day, like 24/7? What do you do if you're not getting appointments? Because what are you working on if you don't have any appointments or people who are interested in buying what you have to sell? You don't have to do service delivery, or you don't have to like worry about sales calls or whatever, because you're not getting any sales calls. And then he's like, I just watch content of Carsten Fox and I just create these like Facebook posts. The Facebook post maximum takes like 20 to 30 minutes. Like no one can convince me it takes more time to create like a Facebook post, which gets like a couple of meetings a week maybe. And then I said like, of course you're not getting any meetings because you're just watching content, you're not doing anything. And he asked me like a lot of technical questions. Like that's what I wrote over here. Did I mention this over here? Yeah, like I did not mention it over here, but he just asked me like a lot of technical question, like should I do this, like what do I do, like a lot of technical bullshit, like what software to use. And I said, man, like the 1 to 3 meetings you want, you can literally like download a free Chrome extension. And I'm saying this as someone who has like a WhatsApp outreach software. I'm saying this as someone who makes money from this. You can just download like a free Chrome extension if you want just 1 meeting a day. Use your own personal WhatsApp number, reach out to like 30 to 50 people a day and you'll have a meeting. You can just use your like personal Instagram account, ensure you don't look like a creepy weirdo, like you don't have some weird shit over there, and just reach out to like 50 to 70 people. You will be getting like at least 1 meeting a day. It's not that hard. You don't even have to invest money. You can do it manually. It will take you like 30 minutes to do it. The Chrome extension is going to be free. You can absolutely like do all of these different things. And that's what I told him. And he had like that enthusiasm. It's like he said like it's as if like everything was clear. I just need to do this outreach. And he said like, yo bro, where should I get leads from? I'm just like, yo bro, like go to Google Maps and scrape it. Like Google Maps is good enough. Like online directory is like yellow.a, yellow pages, Welp, everything. Like you can use like instant data scraper, which is free to scrape that. And I said like, yo bro, just go there. Like don't even pay me money. Don't buy my lead generation office. Don't buy my outreach office. Like you can just literally do that. And today he sent me the stupid message, and it pissed me off. Like this is when I realized. He said like this is basically in Hindi, but he's asking like, bro, like if you want 3 book calls, marketing agency niche, so like how many approx messages you have to send. So if he wants to get like calls with marketing agencies every single day, like 3 calls, how many messages to send? I said like, yo bro, you can do outreach with 1 to 2 WhatsApp numbers. That should be good enough for like 3 calls. And then he's like, how much volume? I said like 25 to 30 is safe. 50 is the maximum number I'll suggest you to send with 1 WhatsApp number. And then he said, okay, thanks. And I did not say it on his face, but I'm like, bro, it has been weeks since you did that. You can see like he sent me this message today. It has been weeks since he spoke to me. He has not sent the 50 messages or like the 30, 100 messages. I asked him to via WhatsApp or iMessage, everything. I said like literally just use one thing and just send out like 100 messages. It's impossible to not get like one meeting booked out of like 100 cold DMs or WhatsApp messages. Maybe in the email you have to send around 300 to 500 to guarantee that you get at least like one meeting, but with like cold DMs and WhatsApp, everything, it's like I don't think so it's even possible you send out 100 messages and you get like 0 meetings booked. The entire aim of this video is this guy has been obsessed with like figuring out what's the best way. Firstly, he said like, yo bro, like I'm not gonna open his chats and everything, his number will be leaked. But he like asked me question every single day, saw me like how many Twitter accounts can I use with your Twitter outreach software. And he asked me like questions about Twitter, then about Instagram, then about like iMessage, then about WhatsApp. And he just asking me like all these technical questions related to this software, that software, should I do this, should I do that, trying to like hyper optimize everything, where should I get leads, what should I say in the message. But then there are people who just like reach out to people. They're so dumb they don't even think what they're doing is wrong. Like this campaign, 0.8% reply rate. Everyone is saying, yeah, you should have like 10% reply rate. Like look at my 50% reply rate campaign strategy on YouTube, whatever. And here we have like a 0.8% reply rate. In 2 days, we have booked like meetings with like YouTubers and 1 million plus subscribers in Roblox for the guy who I'm working with. And one of them has already been converted into a paying customer. The client has cleared our invoice as well for the meeting we got for him. So it's proof like it was shit. On the internet, if I showed it to like Lead Ginger or some other guru, he'll say like, yo bro, like this is absolutely shit. But it made a client money. So like he sells video editing for like $2,000 to $3,000 a month. If he sells it for that, and like let's say he has got like 3 clients who can potentially pay him like let's say $3,000, that's like $9,000 a month, which is over like thousands of dollars every single day. Like every single year, sorry. Hundreds and thousands of dollars. Like 9,000, so that's almost like what, $110,000 a month in terms of pipeline in revenue. He has converted 1 deal already. Thousands of dollars potentially in revenue for him. And all with like a 0.8% reply rate campaign. Absolutely shit according to the internet standards. So if you're thinking like what's the practical takeaway, I just wanted to make this video is like, bro, if you're not getting like at least 2 to 3 calls a day, if you're getting more than that, then you can go into optimizing everything. Just send out like 100 to 1000 human sounding messages. Like don't use ChatGPT to write it. Just ask yourself, how would you like, I just think of it like when I'm doing warm outreach. So like let's say there's a person who someone referred me to. Like I just write the cold outreach messages exactly like I'm reaching out to a person who I'm like reaching out to as a warm person. So if I have a friend and he connected me with someone who might be interested in what I have to sell, the way I approach that person, I just like do the same when doing cold outreach. And that has been working like really well for me. Like really good replies. So that just sounds human because I don't want to sound like an AI, like a robot. I'm not gonna ask ChatGPT what should I say to him. I just like write out a normal human sounding message. Send 100 to at least like 1000 of them every single day to ICP, your ideal customers. Like reach out to the right people and like in a place where they're active. So if your ICP is like let's say a local business and they don't like check emails, then don't send cold emails. Send them messages on Instagram. Like local businesses are not very active on LinkedIn. If you want to reach out to professionals, like reach out to them via LinkedIn. They're very active over there. So, like, contact these people where they're active, where their attention is, grab the attention of at least 100 to 1000 people every single day, say something which sounds human, and yeah, just have like a good risk free offer. Like they should not have a lot of risk associated with working with you, and just offer it to people. I I don't think so it's possible. You don't get at least one call a day if you reach out to like 100 to 1000 people every single day. You write a message which sounds like a normal freaking human being, and you just do it consistently for the next 30 days. It's impossible. Like it might take like one nuance I want to add to this. It's like you might send out 100 messages today, and you might not get a meeting. You might do it for a week. You might not get a meeting. But if you do it every single day for the 30 days, like eventually from the 31st day, I can guarantee you'll get at least like one meeting booked, man. And I'm living proof of it. Like this cold email campaign was absolutely shit, yet it got us like such great results. Thousands of dollars in revenue. There are people who are sending like absolutely terrible shit messages, and they're making like a lot of money. And then there are idiots like me and you who like constantly doubt themselves, think everything has to be perfect. And the guy, like, by the way, like bundle me the Shad guy, whatever, he's a really good friend of mine. So like before a client, he was actually a really good friend of mine as well. His agency was doing like $30,000 a month. So I actually learned a lot of things for him as well. And a few days ago, I was like in the gym. He was going on a walk. He just said like he's obsessed with getting like clean and everything. And I was just speaking to him, and like one thing I always admired about him was the amount of conviction he had. So I launched my WhatsApp outreach software, and I was asking for advice like, yo bro, should I focus on agency or like go full time on my software, whatever. He said like, yo bro, like if I was in your place, I'll just go to like every local business and offer it because they need like a WhatsApp marketing solution. I said like, are you confident, like are you comfortable selling it to them because you don't have case studies? He's like, I know for an absolute certainty, like I am damn freaking sure I'll be able to like sell it. And he had like that conviction in him, man. He was not doubting himself like me and you. And that was one thing like I genuinely admired, and one of the like most eye-opening thing I've seen. Everyone says like, yo bro, stick to one, you stick to one offer, like don't try to do what you're not good at. And he's like, get me any person who's interested in the service, I'll deliver it to. Like I'll find a way to deliver it, or I'll find someone who can deliver it. And that was like one of the most eye-opening things I've ever seen. Like both me and you were like perfectionists, and we're thinking like, should I do this, should I do that? And we think like we're never good enough because like Expert Secrets is, I think, one of the best books on internet marketing, everything, by Russell Brunson. So read this book, and he said like, the thing about experts is like, the better you become at something, the more of an expert you become, the more of like an imposter syndrome you feel. When I was shut at outreach, I used to feel like so much more confident. The better I become in business overall, in life as a human being, the shittier I feel. And that's like a thing related to like experts. So yeah, that's the practical takeaway. Like, don't sit in your head, even if something is shit. If you just do enough volume, 100 to 1000 a day minimum, you will get a meeting at least. And 30 meetings is enough to make like a couple $1,000s a month, or like add thousands of dollars to your revenue. So yeah, this campaign proves that you don't need to have everything sorted. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to do the reps. You just need to do the volume, put out the reps, everything. Don't be that idiot who's like a perfectionist, like this person who's spent weeks like analyzing everything and has added like $0 freaking to his revenue. Bye man, take care. Lot of cool shit in the description. Go check it out. Lot of cool softwares. Go try it out for free. Bye. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Bye.